The hen that laid golden eggs. Once a poor man exchanged his only hen with a farmer for a sack of rice. When the farmer's wife got to know that her husband gave away a whole sack of rice for a hen, she became very upset. But the next morning, the farmer's wife was astonished to find that the hen had laid a golden egg during the night. It was a magical hen that laid one golden egg every day. This practice went on for several weeks, and soon the farmer became one of the richest men in the village. The farmer's wife was a greedy woman. One day, when the farmer was not at home, she had an evil idea. She picked up a big knife and cut the hen's belly to take out all the golden eggs right away. But it was a huge mistake. She did not find even a single egg inside the hen, and there would never be any more golden eggs. The lion's share. There was once a lazy lion. He was not good at hunting. One day he had an idea. He called the animals of the forest and said, "I'm forming a royal hunting team. Only the experts can join me. Any volunteers?" A jackal and a wolf stepped forward. The lion said, "You will hunt with me wherever I go." The next day, the lion, the jackal, and the wolf went hunting and killed a stag. The lion said, "Let me divide the stag's body into 3 parts." He cut the stag into 3 pieces. Then he took the first piece and said, "This is for me, as I am the king." Then he took the second piece and said, "This is for me, as I went hunting." Then he took the third piece and said, "Either of you can take this if you dare." The jackal and the wolf went hungry. Hurt not, even in sport. The schools of a village were closed for the rainy season, as there were puddles and pools all around. There was a group of naughty boys in the village. They always roamed from place to place and were up to some mischief or the other. One day they got together and sat near a pool, singing songs and sharing tales. But they couldn't sit quietly for long. They were soon back to their mischievous ways. One of the boys saw frogs in the pool and said, "Let's throw stones at the frogs and see who wins." 2 boys joined him. Soon all of them were throwing stones at the frogs. Many frogs were injured and some lay dying. Then an old frog shouted, "Stop! Your idea of fun is killing many of us. Don't harm others in the name of sport." The boys realized their mistake and went away. The Blacksmiths Dog. There was a blacksmith who lived in a little house in a town. He had a pet dog. Many people would visit the blacksmith with their orders, and he would be busy at work until night. The blacksmith's dog was lazy. He slept throughout the day in a corner of the room where the blacksmith worked. The blacksmith was amazed at how his pet could sleep through all that noise of his hammer clanking loudly on the iron all day long. When the blacksmith sat down for dinner, the dog would rush towards him, wagging his tail. He would sit by the blacksmith's plate and would not leave until he had thrown him a few scraps of food. One day, the blacksmith scolded the dog and said, "Lazy fellow, the sound of my hammer does not wake you up, but you wake up as soon as you hear me chewing."
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.